When the snow begins to retreat and the ground slowly reappears, most people see the end of winter. For a grower, however, this moment signals a powerful beginning. The period right after the thaw can seem too early to plant, but for strawberries, it is often the perfect time to establish strong roots before the heat of late spring arrives. Success depends on proper soil preparation, correct species selection, and careful management from planting all the way to harvest. The process begins with evaluating the soil. After months of freezing temperatures, the ground may be compacted and overly saturated. Before planting, make sure the soil is fully thawed and only slightly moist. If it is waterlogged, roots can suffocate and rot. Work the soil manually using a garden fork or hoe, gently loosening the top layer without turning it excessively while still wet. Good drainage is essential for strawberries, especially after snowmelt. Strawberries prefer well-drained soil rich in organic matter, with a slightly acidic pH between 5.5 and 6.5. Incorporating well-aged compost improves soil structure, increases aeration, and provides essential nutrients for early root development. Slightly raised beds can be beneficial, helping excess water drain away more efficiently during the transition from winter to spring. Choosing the right species is the next important step. The most widely cultivated strawberry is Fragaria times ananassa, commonly known as the garden strawberry. It produces larger fruits and offers high productivity, making it ideal for both home gardens and larger plantings. For growers in cooler regions or those seeking intense aroma and flavor, Fragaria vesca is an excellent choice. This wild strawberry produces smaller fruits but is naturally hardy and highly fragrant. Another notable species is Fragaria chiloensis, known for its rustic nature and its historical contribution to modern cultivated varieties. When planting, use healthy, vigorous seedlings. Position the crown of each plant exactly at soil level, not buried too deep and not exposed above the surface. Spread the roots carefully and press the soil firmly around them to eliminate air pockets. Proper spacing between plants allows airflow, reducing the risk of fungal diseases. During the first few weeks, consistent but moderate watering is crucial. Since temperatures are still mild, evaporation is slower, so avoid overwatering. Keep the soil evenly moist but never saturated. Remove weeds manually to prevent competition for nutrients and space. As spring advances, the plants begin to produce dense green foliage. Soon, small white flowers with yellow centers appear, signaling the beginning of fruit production. At this stage, adding a light organic mulch around the plants helps conserve moisture and keeps developing fruits from touching the soil. Gradually, small green berries form and begin to enlarge. Over time, they transition from pale to bright red. Careful observation during this period is important, as fruits ripen quickly once temperatures rise. Fully ripe strawberries should be evenly red, firm, and glossy. Harvesting is done entirely by hand. Gently hold the fruit and cut the stem just above it rather than pulling directly, which can damage the plant. Frequent harvesting encourages continued production, especially in varieties that produce more than once during the season. The cycle that began just after the snow melts concludes with baskets filled with fresh, sweet strawberries grown from the very first days of seasonal renewal. Planting strawberries after snowmelt requires attention and patience, but it offers an early start and strong yields. From thawed soil preparation to the final harvest, each stage builds toward a productive and rewarding season. The post-snow period is not a limitation, it is an opportunity to establish healthy plants that will deliver vibrant fruit as spring fully unfolds.